Well, we
Okay.
got to start again because Zoom has changed and I'm recording even this amount of information. YAS, YAS. And I originally said yes to YAS. And I said yes to YAS because YAS is cool. Hi, YAS. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. And I'm really good because I'm getting a chance to speak with you. I know you have great success. You're like a pop icon now, and
Thank
you're
you.
you're succeeding on TikTok and you're succeeding on other media, Instagram, and let me find out if I have this right. I said it before, but I want to make sure I'm still right.
Yeah.
You're from Australia, right? Born,
Right. I was born there.
born in Australia, raised in Dubai, and Moroccan Slovak ancestry as well. So you're
Yes.
covering a big part of the world here with your.
Right. Kind of like all over the place. Australia, somewhere completely different to where I am now, Europe, but I'm really grateful for such a, I would say, unique mix, just because, they're all completely different cultures and just different lifestyles, different everything. So it's really nice to learn about, these different cultures and even in terms of music, just to put all of that and to create kind of like a unique sound. Like, yeah, it's cool.
That's cool as well as I'll say because I saw your some of your still pictures also modeling. I guess well I don't know if they're modeling or shots of you performing, singing, Let Your Heart Sing, but
Yeah.
your uniqueness of your look is fantastic. But we're talking covers,
Thank you.
Vogue, and so on and so forth. Um,
Thank
you're very fortunate in that way. So tell us a little bit about your music and what are the latest kinds of things you're doing, please.
Yes, so I've been just performing, and music in general has always been a part of my life because I started dancing when I was 3 in Australia. So obviously, music is a huge part of dance. And just growing up as a dancer, I started to explore musical theater and then just singing on its own. And yeah, it's basically performing music. It's what I live for. It's what I do every single day, dancing. And when I was 15, I decided that, okay, this is going to be my career. I can't live without it. So I left normal school. I started doing homeschooling online. My mom, she quit everything, literally set her life aside completely and dedicated everything to me and started trying to manage me, but taking me to meetings, to trainings. We started going to Los Angeles for like 3 months at a time, 4 months. And I started training there with vocal coaches, meeting producers, networking with people from the industry. My vocal coach, his name is Nick Cooper. He trains Beyonce, Jason Derulo, Sia, Kesha, like a whole list of artists, which is crazy that I get to work with him. And yeah, I've worked with some amazing producers there as well. Dancing, meeting with choreographers. I became friends, which I never in a million years would have thought. Became friends with choreographers that are internationally known, that they choreograph for Ariana Grande, and all these big stars. So I'm just really grateful for everything that I've been able to do so far. I started recording my own original music. So at the moment, I have 9 songs on all platforms. And I'm working currently on a collaboration with an international artist. He's from London. So it's my first time collaborating with another artist. So I'm so excited. He's so talented, and I'm really excited about this song. Um, and yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you because there's so much going on at the moment. I'm also going back to Australia next week, for the first time in 17 years.
Wow.
So yeah, by myself. So I'm a
Wow.
bit nervous, and scared, but at the same time excited and ready to see, what opportunities there are in Australia, hopefully to collaborate again with other artists and yeah, just further develop my career.
Tell me about, in essence, the music. So when you said your own, did you write some of this music? I mean, the words, or are these your words in some of your songs?
Well, my first song that I ever recorded, I was 16 and I did write that song. The song is called Insecure. It's a very personal song to me. It's about my struggles, what I went through growing up in school, being bullied all of my life. So it was very, very personal to me. So I wrote that song. My other songs that I have, I didn't write them. However, they are all my stories, and I always have a call with whoever I'm working with. Sometimes it can be literally for hours, and I just like vent. I just tell them what's on my mind or what I went through, and just try to give as much detail as I can as possible. Like for me, my songs are kind of like, my babies. So I obviously need them to be personal. I need them to be about me, what I've been through, while at the same time hoping that they can either help others or inspire others or just, provide some kind of good, some kind of comfort to my audience and to the people that are listening to me. This song that I am working on at the moment with his name is Rory from London. I also did write. We wrote it together. So it was a good experience as well to write that with
What is
him.
that? If you can, I don't know if you can say anything, but is there a certain theme to that song? Are you able to talk about it at this point, or is it too premature?
I think it's a little bit too premature. I mean, it's again, it's about I want to say, but not without giving too much away. It's kind of just about like the struggles and trust issues that I have developed a little bit trying to pursue a career in this industry. Uh,
This is
it's it's
this is a beat up industry.
yeah, to put it nicely, to put it nicely.
I'm a New Yorker. I go straight ahead.
Yeah,
It's a
just
hard
straight ahead.
industry. It's a hard business. There's a lot of people who want to be in entertainment. Do you know entertainment is the number one, or at least it was, maybe still,
Yeah,
the number one entertainment, the number one export of America. The biggest business out of America is entertainment. At one
I didn't
point, I
know that.
believe, I don't know if it's changed that much, but just think about it. You go anywhere around the world, you're going to
Yeah,
hear a rock and roll song, an American
right.
singer, and go to some of the big, theaters and the big stadiums. This is what, and I'll just give you my little 10-cent thought on that. Maybe it'll
Yeah.
be helpful for you. The reason why it's that way, I mean, the other countries are diverse, but America is extraordinarily diverse. We have,
Yes.
230 ethnic communities. You want to go to I did multicultural marketing. So if I want to find the Australians, I can find them in America. I can find the
Yes.
Slovaks. I can find them Moroccan.
Yes,
But
yes.
you can literally find a community. So I think that mixture helps the sound of
For
coming
sure.
out of America and then just the talent. But you're very diverse in your own way. You're very multicultural as
Yeah.
it is. Do you think some of your music is affected by your upbringing? And I mean, in the Middle East, right? Is Dubai considered Middle East? And Slovak is European, right? And Australia is
Yes.
sort of Asia-ish.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I think it's its own continent. But do you think those things have molded you or brought you to where you are?
100% for sure. I mean, I call myself a pop artist, but like I would say pop is the kind of like general genre that I, lean towards, but every song has like a pop dance or like a pop hip hop or a pop kind of like Middle Eastern vibe just because as you said like I have so many different parts of me, different countries and stuff. So like in Slovakia, for example, dance music is so like that's the thing. So a few of my songs are really, really like dancey. Then I have a song called Dance With Me Habibi, and I have a song coming out next week, actually, no, today's the 16th. It's coming out in 3 days. It's called Fight for It. And like the whole breakdown, there's this like whole section in the bridge where it's just instruments and it's like the typical Middle Eastern Arabic heavy hitting beats where for example, if I'm performing it or I do a music video, I can belly dance. So then there's that kind of like Middle Eastern, element. Or just like pop, kind of like really pop music, I know is in Australia, very popular. So yeah, I would definitely say that all these countries, all these kind of like different backgrounds, they definitely shape me and then come into play in the music for sure.
So, we could talk for a bit here, but tell me, and I appreciate. Let me ask you one question because we're involved with peace. You can see my little logo in the back
Yes.
there, International Day of Peace, and all those countries that you are from are
Yeah.
part of the United Nations and declared a day for peace. We like this would strengthen that message with concerts in Times Square in September or what International Day
Wow.
of Peace. Um, Tell me what is peace for you? Yes, what makes you peaceful?
Sorry, did you say
What
what
makes
makes
what's
me
peace for
peaceful?
you? What does peace mean to you?
That's a really good question. I've never thought about that. I mean, what I can say is what makes me peaceful is, I don't want to sound cheesy, but it is, music and it is dance. I feel like it's everything to me. And like I can actually feel like if I go a day without singing or without dancing, I don't feel at peace. I feel that, it really affects my emotions. I feel more kind of like on edge. Like after I finish singing, after I finish dancing, that is when I feel the most at peace. That is when I'm happy. Um, so yeah, that is kind of what I would say.
Perfect, perfect,
That's what it is
perfect,
to me.
perfect answer. Where do people come and learn more about you? What's your Instagram and what is your other ways? Do you have a website or where do people go?
Well, I'm on all social media and all of my social media is the same. It's Yas Vocals. So YAS and then vocals.
Yes, vocals, you are cool. Thank you very
Oh, so
much.
are you.
I, I appreciate you taking some time to share your goodness with us and your wonderful career, and we're here for you. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And I also wanted to say I love what you're doing, advocating for peace and, just positivity around the world, and love. It's amazing. And we need more people like you. That is for sure. We need in this world more people, more peace, more just love and happiness. So thank you for what you're doing. And
Uh,
thank you for having me.
my pleasure. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
So I'm negligent. I forgot to say a few things or ask a
Oh.
few things. Maybe you can help me here. So, I see, your diversity, but I see that you were in a lot of commercials, if I understand this, right? I mean, some big, famous, well-known companies. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of huge brands in the region. Because of my presence on social media, I have over 500,000 followers on Instagram, nearly 200,000 on TikTok.
Wow.
So, so yeah, I've been able to work with brands that I love so much, like Bioderma. I was an ambassador for them for a year. Adidas, I was again an ambassador for them, and they put me on billboards across the whole country, which was crazy. My Dubai, Ukes, Samsung, Lenovo. There's so many different brands. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head right now, but yeah, it's just been such a kind of like mind-blowing thing. Like when I was younger, I would never dream, that I would be working with these companies. It's crazy.
It's crazy good. So we like it a lot. Do you have any, what they call handles? Do you have any ways to reach back out to you? What in the social media world? Where are those
Yeah, my
people? How do they find you?
My Instagram and my TikTok are both Yas Vocals. So YAS Vocals. You can find me on Spotify or any other streaming platforms that you use. If you just type in Yas Best Life, that's one of my songs. And then you can easily find my profile there and my other music.
Are you gonna come since I'm in New York? No, I'm in New York.
Okay.
When do I get to see you? When you coming to America?
You know, America is my end goal. When I go to the US, I mean, I've been to LA, I've been to New York, and I feel so good when I'm there. Honestly, I love it so much. I feel inspired and creative, so it's my end goal. I want to be there. So hopefully very soon, I will be able to be there full time. And yeah, bring, everything that I got to the US and hopefully be able to yeah, just build an audience there and to keep inspiring people. And that's all that I want to do, honestly, is to perform and to inspire people.
You're the real thing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jazz.
Thank you.